What Britain's exit from the EU means for business leaders in the UK and beyond. Britain's exit from the European Union, EU, or Brexit, is one of the biggest political and economic changes of the 21st century. What does it mean for business leaders in the UK and beyond? Short-term impact. Immediately after the referendum, the pound sterling fell to its lowest level in over 30 years. This was due to financial uncertainty surrounding the Brexit decision. Businesses saw an immediate impact on their bottom line due to the increased cost of imported goods. Many businesses are now looking to fill the gap by sourcing products locally or finding new suppliers. Long-term impact. In the long term, Brexit will have a significant impact on the UK economy. The UK's access to the EU single market will be reduced, which means barriers to trade are expected to increase, while the free movement of goods, services, capital, and people between the UK and EU will also decrease. Business leaders must, therefore, plan for these changes to the legal and regulatory environment, client relationships, and supply chains. Business leaders must understand key areas of change. Business leaders must familiarize themselves with Brexit's key areas of change, such as movement of people and goods, trade agreements, and regulation. Changes to these key areas will make it more complex for businesses to operate across borders between the UK and the EU. The movement of people. Brexit will have an impact on the movement of people, with new immigration policies and more stringent controls on the hiring of EU workers. Business leaders should pay close attention to workforce needs and take proactive steps to mitigate the impact on their business, such as hiring from other sources or offer training schemes to upskill existing staff. Trade agreements. Brexit will have a bearing on trade agreements. UK businesses will no longer have the same level of access to EU markets unless a new agreement is reached. Businesses should use this as an opportunity to diversify overseas activities and seek new markets. Regulatory environment. Brexit will also impact the regulatory environment. The UK will be free to make its own trade agreements and regulations reflecting its political and economic interests. However, this may lead to complexities and uncertainty for businesses trading within the UK and internationally. Mitigating the impact. Businesses should start by conducting a risk assessment and developing a contingency plan. Such a plan should assess the potential impacts of Brexit on the business and identify opportunities for growth in new markets. Business leaders should also seek legal advice to stay informed of any changes to regulatory compliance as a result of Brexit. Conclusion. In conclusion, Brexit is a significant economic and political development that will continue to impact business leaders across the UK and beyond. The impact of Brexit will be both short and long-term, and business leaders must prepare by developing contingency plans, assessing the risks, and staying updated on legal and regulatory developments. Want to learn more? Visit our channel ZZZ.